Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy Lawrence, not Larry, coming back at you with another video. But in this video, we're gonna talk about alignment and seasons, right? So real quick testimony for me. It's just not my season right now, bro. It's just not my season right now. It's not my season to date. It's not my season to explode or like to get on or to just be successful right now. But guess what? Your boy is planting the seeds. He's learning, right? He's trying to do better each and every day. Be a good steward of the Lord. Be a good man. Become more like Jesus. Keep him in my heart, right? And I just, you know what, bro? It's just not your turn right now. But that's okay, right? That's okay. In this season right now, the government is shut down for what? I think 34 days. I haven't got a paycheck in about 2 weeks, y'all. Not 2 weeks, I'm sorry, 2 pay periods, right? I haven't got paid since, the last time I got paid was February 14th or the 21st. So let's be honest, guys. Let's be honest. It's kind of hard to date when you don't have a supplement income. You know, it's kind of hard to date when you're not making a paycheck every 2 weeks, because I'm so blessed to have a mom and dad that look out for me, and they are looking out for me. They helping me pay my bills and my rent and stuff like that. But come on now, I can't be taking a girl to a restaurant and try to do something fun, or vice versa. Try to do something fun, then take her to a restaurant on borrowed money. Come on, bro. That's not how you do it, man. That's not how you do it. So I feel like God is telling me to just sit down real quick. You still be in your solitude. Be a little bit isolated, not necessarily like complete isolation, because I still hang out with friends and stuff like that. But as far as dating, pursuing, and courting a woman, it's just not my season, bro. But there are things that I am learning in this season, right? One thing real quick, seasons only last for a minute, right? We got fall, spring, summer, winter, right? Those seasons it's 4 seasons. They usually last like 3 months. Not exactly 3 months, but they usually last like 3 months, right? So it's just not my time right now. But in this season, what I'm learning is alignment. I feel like that's something men have to understand when it comes to finding a partner, right? Is alignment. Is this woman really aligned with my future? Because I feel like a lot of guys, they just date women because they're pretty, or they got a nice shape, or they're just really nice, or worst of all, they do it because they don't want to be alone, which is very sad, right? Because at that point, you're settling. You don't really want to be alone. Being alone is perfectly fine, right? And you just gotta understand, is this person aligned? Next time I date someone, they gotta be aligned. Now, of course, there are preferences and there are little things that matter too, right? Because the person you dating has to be attractive somewhat, right? They have to have some kind of standard to them. But it's really all about alignment. For example, for me, I'm done dating women that are just pretty, right? Do you support me? Do you have goals of your own? Do you have a purpose? Do you know what your purpose is? Do you know what your identity is? Because you want to know why? Because these are things I know, or things that I'm finding out in my life, right? Do you keep Christ in the center of everything, right? Do you rely upon God? Do you even believe God? Are you a Christian? No. Are you a Christian, right? These are things that you need to take into your next relationship, or even in your current one, right? I remember one time, a couple years ago, I was talking to a girl. This was in 22. This was like a couple weeks after I got put on the TSA. And I was talking to her, and we getting to know each other and stuff, blah, 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 blah. And I asked her what her relationship with God was. She said she doesn't believe in all that stuff. And in my mind, I'm like, Because at the point, I still believed in God, but I wasn't in my walk with Him, right? But at that time, I'm like, well, I could probably change her. I could probably get her to change her mind if I just try hard enough. No, if she's not aligned, move on. Do you want to know why I try to keep talking to her? First of all, she liked me. Second of all, she was pretty with the big bust, right? Those are the only reasons I've tried to keep talking to her. But then on top of that, it didn't even make sense because she also was talking to a dude, or she had her ex that she still had feelings for. You go on her Instagram, it's another man's hand and another dude on her Instagram. So it's just like, why are you talking to me if you still have feelings for another dude? Honestly, I can tell you real quick, her sister liked me. But I guess I don't know. Her sister liked me and she ended up liking me, but she was the older sister, so she talked to me, and long story short, it didn't work out. No stuff, it didn't work out, right? But I remember at that moment, I look back on it, I'm like, I should have never even gave her my time. I should have just, as soon as she said she don't believe in God, I should have been like, it was nice knowing you, we could be friends. But as far as us dating, no, we're just not aligned. We're just not aligned. And that's perfectly fine, right? You're gonna run into some very pretty, beautiful women, nice bodies or a nice face. And guess what? They're not gonna be right with God. Kind of goes back to my lukewarm. I wanted to say this too. You got to recognize them by their fruit, right? Recognize them by their fruit. If they sit up here and have John 3:16 or Philippians 4:3, or is it 3:4? I forgot. If they have one of those scriptures in their bio, but yet they're half naked or they're looking like they want attention and stuff like that, dude, they're not aligned. They're not aligned with you. If you're a godly man, you will not go for that. You're not going to go for that because she thrives off of attention, right? You think you're good enough to just slide in her DMs and all of a sudden you're just the man of her dreams and all that attention is going to stop now that she's with you? Come on now. Be realistic, okay? Be real. Be FFR, right? You're just another statistic. You're just another number to her. Maybe at that point you have most of her attention, but she's still going to look for it somewhere else. Especially if she's on Instagram half naked, if she's very, very active on social media. Man, forget about it, bro. Forget about it. Find you a woman that's aligned. And just because she go to church, that don't mean she aligned. You can have two godly people meet in church and they still won't be right for each other. Right? Maybe you guys just aren't compatible. Or maybe you guys just aren't aligned, right? But one thing I learned also as well is chemistry. Chemistry matters, but it's not everything. It is not everything. It's good to have chemistry with your partner. But at the end of the day, are you guys going to the same place? Are you guys headed toward Christ? Do you guys keep God in your heart? Is He in the center of everything? Because if He's not, it doesn't matter. It does not matter, right? So, if you're in the isolation mode, read that Bible, get in your book. If you don't understand it, either get a more modern Bible or look up ChatGPT and have them help you out understanding what you're reading. Because that's what I do. And I ain't gonna put her out. Someone I know say they don't really like that, but at the same time, how else am I going to understand the Bible? I want to understand it, right? And my dad just gave me I think he gave me the King James version, and it's very difficult to comprehend. Now I read it, but it's hard to understand. But that's another thing too. You want to find a woman that is in her Bible, right? You want to find a woman that's going to pray over you, right? It all starts with Christ. You're going to recognize it by her fruit, man. Are they ripe or are they old? I hope I said that right. But are they fresh fruits, right? Are they well-maintained fruits? Or are they old and soggy? Or are they tainted? Right? These are things you have to do because your purpose is everything. As a man, your purpose is everything. And if you find a woman that's going to throw you off track, or if you get thrown off track, right? Because sometimes we get into a relationship and all of a sudden we start praying less, right? We stop getting in our Bible. We start idolizing her. Oh man, idolizing, that's something I'm working on right now. Start idolizing them, and it's like we just lose track of God. It's like we build up all this momentum, we get all this consistency, and then all of a sudden a woman comes into our life, and now it's just, you start over from ground zero. And guess what? She's going to end up leaving you too, because you're not leading her. You're not sticking firm to your boundaries. You're not sticking firm to who you are, all because she got some cat. It's not good, bro. You need to stay aligned. And she's either going to get with the program or she's going to get to stepping. I feel like regardless of what she do, you need to stay aligned. You need to have some confidence in yourself. You need to be courageous. You need to be on your purpose, on your pursuit, chasing the Lord, right? That's what you need to be on. You can't be letting her distract you. She either going to get with the program or she not. Plain and simple. And if she not, there go the door. If she is, come on in. You're going to find a winner. So, keep growing, guys. Keep growing. Don't give up, man. You can't give up. It's about small consistencies. I was looking at my YouTube today. That was stupid. So, I was looking at my YouTube today. I only have 8 videos up, right? I had to keep going. I can't give up now. I got 8 videos. I'm stepping, not only am I finding my purpose and my identity, I'm stepping into it, right? I had to take action toward my purpose and being aligned, right? That's also another thing too. You can be aligned in a relationship. You have to be aligned with God as well, right? Read that Bible. Understand who you are. Journal. Make voice memos. Do something, right? Find your alignment. Why did he put you on this earth? What is your purpose here? Being in alignment. Once you're in alignment with God, everything else just makes sense and it just flows naturally. But you have to be obedient to him. You still have to be obedient. You still have to follow in him. You still have to read your Bible. I'm going to say that a million times because I'm reading the book of Matthew and it just makes so much sense. Like, Jesus is a fantastic man. He really is. He really is a loving man. He's a good man, Savannah, a good man. But once you're in alignment, everything else is just going to flow naturally. It's just going to come together. I don't know why it's so bumpy today. It's just going to flow together. Everything is going to make sense. And you don't have to really worry about much because you know that God got it. Right? You don't have to lean up on your own understanding. That girl is going to come when it's time. All right? Now, as a man, you do have to pursue her. You do have to be intentional about it. But it's going to come when it's time, right? When you put it on your heart, when he puts it on your heart to make a move, when he puts it on your heart to say something or speak up, it will be time, right? Or you'll just feel it and you'll just know it as well, too. But you don't have to force anything. You don't have to force anything. This is a girl I was talking to and I really liked her, right? But I also had to chunk it up and be like, you know what? I'm not healed right now. It's not my season. It's not my season right now. I can't even date. And I was so mad because I'm like, dude, I feel like I missed out on a good girl. But at the same time, looking back on it, I'm still in the shutdown. I'm on borrowed money right now. So it makes sense for me to not be dating, to not even pursue a woman right now. It just makes sense. If things are meant to be, they'll be, and in the future, who knows? Whether it be 2 weeks from now, 2 months, or 2 years from now, right? If it's meant to be, it will be. If not, we will move on and we will still continue to pursue. We will still be on the mission, right? We will still execute my purpose because that's all I live for. Of course, I live for God, right? But God put me here for a reason. He did put me here for a reason. I had to fulfill his needs. gosh. I had to fulfill his needs, and I had to execute the mission. I have to. But I'm actually gonna go a little bit early because this thing is not standing up for me. I gotta get a car mount so I can be a little bit more efficient. But I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys take in the word today. Stay on your purpose, guys. Stay on the purpose, right? Don't give up. Stay consistent. It all starts with small steps. Hi.
Okay, just seeing who you were.
No, you're fine. Thank you. But yeah, until next time, you guys be easy, be smooth.